Today, Kevin and I have some fun holiday foods to try for you. I have the holiday exclusive Pepperidge Farm Holiday Nog Distinctive Cookies.
And I have the Tate's Bake Shop. These are cookie bark, and they are the dark chocolate and peppermint with chocolate chip cookies.
So the Tate's Bake Shop were $5.98, and what size is that? Put you on the spot.
4.6.
$5.98 for 4.6. Mine were, those were at Walmart. These were, the Pepperidge Farm were $4.19 at Meijer for 6.4. So
you do get a little bit more with yours.
But
do. It's a different thing. It's just a cookie.
Yes, crafted with rich eggnog flavor, cage-free eggs, real vanilla beans, and cinnamon. Crafted by our bakers for you. Happy holidays. All right. It says there are 21 cookies in here. Okay, and these come in the little tins, the little cups, the little like cupcake holders.
Yeah.
So you get like several layers of those. My next one's turned sideways.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's like 7 in each one.
Oh, okay. So there's 3 layers then. 7 servings per container. 3 cookies is 120 calories. Baked with no artificial flavors or preservatives. Just one more reason why they're so good. Learn more at pepperidgefarm.com. Let's see. That's all. That's all. Ooh, you get a tree decoration. You get a bell. And you get a candy cane. I'll have a close-up of those at the end.
That's at least all 3 that were in this little package. There also shows a picture of a wreath.
Oh, well, the next one is sideways. Hold on. Let's see if we get a wreath. See if you can get me a. There's one more layer if you didn't get one. Oh, and there's a broken one. I'll take the broken one out of there.
Tree, wreath. Don't know.
Wreath. All the wreaths were in there.
It definitely has a. First of all, it's a kind of a dry cookie, but they do have a an eggnog flavor. It's not, of course, as sweet and rich as an eggnog, but it is definitely an eggnog flavor. Has the same spices as an eggnog. I don't mind them. They're just kind of dry, kind of like a shortbread, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Except they're not as rich.
They're not
buttery as a shortbread.
They're not buttery.
But they're kind of dry like a shortbread. They're not bad. I don't mind them.
They're a pass for me.
Yeah, you don't like the flavor of them, or?
Not really.
Oh.
I don't think they're bad, but I would hate. I've had so many people tell me that they've never had eggnog. I would hate for anyone to think, I've never had eggnog before, I'm gonna buy those cookies and have that for my first experience.
Oh, no.
I would not want that for you. No. I would want you to buy regular eggnog, and if you can't have regular eggnog, buy the Lactate brand. If you can't have that, because that Lactate brand of eggnog is absolutely fantastic. Love it.
It's a little thinner, but the flavor's
it's terrific. There's a flavor that, and I know Kevin disagrees with me because he liked it.
I don't mind them.
I
wouldn't buy them because they're kind of plain, but they're
See,
okay.
I think there's a funkiness to them.
No, I don't get that.
I think there's something a little funky. It's not earthy, but there's just a little bit of a funk to them for me that I just don't care for. So for me, and I love Pepperidge Farm cookies. I love them. But these would be a pass for me.
Yeah,
I would not get those again.
I just get that eggnog flavor, but it's a lighter, it's there, but it's not a really strong eggnog flavor.
What will be funny though is that there will be people who hate eggnog who love these cookies.
Yeah.
Just because I think they do taste like eggnog, but they're just not as sweet and
rich
not
sweet
and
they're missing. I mean, they remind you of eggnog,
but they're missing the sweetness.
Yeah.
And eggnog is incredibly sweet
And rich.
And so why didn't they put that sweetness in these cookies?
Because they didn't want to go over 120 calories.
Well,
They
you
didn't
know,
want to be 350
but for me,
calories.
that's what it's missing.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
missing some
why,
sweetness.
as I'm getting the spice, but I'm not getting the sweet,
Right.
and I want that sweet.
Right.
So yeah, those I would not
Plus,
get.
eggnog is kind of like a really thick custard kind of drink, and you're missing that rich custardy kind of flavor too.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree. They're not something I would buy again, but I don't think they're bad.
They're not
They're
bad.
just dry.
I just wouldn't repurchase them. I would rather have their regular Chessman,
Oh, yeah,
the
they've got
shortbread
better.
ones. I'd rather have those.
Yeah, they got better cookies.
These are the, and those were on, just so you know, at Meijer. They had a big display. It was actually in the back of the store, but it was a great big display. It was all Pepperidge Farm. So they had these cookies plus all their other holiday cookies on this big square box. That's where I found those. The Tate's Bake Shop at Walmart were found in the center of the aisle too. They were hanging off. They had the hanging off this thing with little clips, and it was hanging by a clip. And so that's where we found these. So my point is, neither one of them were in the cookie aisle. So don't look for them in the cookie aisle. Tate's Bake Shop limited edition cookie bark, dark chocolate with peppermint chocolate chip cookies. Thin, crispy cookie pieces covered in dark chocolate and peppermint. 4.5 servings in the container, 5 pieces, 29 grams. It's 150 calories.
I don't know if these would be better dipped in milk, like an Oreo.
I don't know. You shouldn't have to do that though.
No,
baby.
I agree. I'm just saying, I wonder if that would.
But I mean, you like
My
them.
biggest complaint is they're very dry.
You liked them, but I don't think you should have to do that with a
Oh,
cookie
no,
to make
I
it
agree.
good.
I agree. I'm just going to hold up this cluster.
You should be able to take it out of the package, and it should be good the way they made it.
They've basically taken some big chocolate chip cookies and like put chocolate on them, and then, broken them up and then drizzled chocolate on the top.
These are distributed by Tate's Bake Shop, Southampton, New York, www.tatesbakeshop.com.
This is an excellent use of broken cookies.
Yeah, these are all broken, just little broken cookies.
I like their cookies anyway.
Yeah, it's a bag of broken cookies. Broken chocolate chip cookies.
I like the crunchiness of the cookie though. They're not really super thick cookies. They're thinner, crunchy cookies. I almost wish they'd done that in milk chocolate instead of dark chocolate, but that's my only complaint. They're still really good.
There's 4.5 servings, okay? 4.5
And you have to
servings.
weigh them.
4.5 servings, 5 pieces are 150 calories. This is what's gonna happen. You're gonna buy this bag and you're going to eat them all in one sitting.
Yeah, at least half.
Because there's not very many in there.
No, you're gonna at least eat half of that. It's not
There's
not
hardly
bad.
any cookies in there at all. I don't know where they're. What I had was probably a serving.
Well, right here is
that
5
little,
pieces.
That little piece. Because I'm telling you, it's so good. It's
It is
so
really good.
delicious that you're going to eat the whole bag, and you're going to be like, where 4.5 servings? What?
It's a very pleasurable texture and stuff.
It is. The chocolate chip cookie itself has it's kind of a crisp, crumbly texture. And then they put that thick, dark chocolate on it with the peppermint.
Which is soft, not snappy.
Yes. Yeah, it's not, you're right. And it's absolutely
Almost like
delicious.
a dark fudge, dark chocolate fudge, fudgy sauce. almost.
Yeah, they're good. There's nothing wrong with those.
Yeah.
Other
Like I
than
said,
you're going to want to eat them.
My only complaint is they're a touch dark for me. They come across as just a little bitter, but I like the peppermint. I like the textures. I like everything else about them. I would definitely eat them.
They could do 2 more bags at least. They could do a bag of these next year if they wanted in milk chocolate or white chocolate. They could do it, they could just do lots of different
Oh, yeah.
things with this. But definitely they could do peppermint in white and peppermint in milk. People would buy those, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Or they could do a variety like you see in some pretzels.
Oh, mix them together.
And they could mix them together.
It's such a
you know.
small bag though; it'd be hard to mix them.
It is a small bag, yeah. But they could, if they had done 2 other ones, I would have bought all 3 of them and tried them. Because I think, imagine that with white.
Yeah, it'd be super sweet.
It would be awesome. So That's my choice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, mine too.
Yours too?
Yeah,
And
'cause
Kevin's an eggnog fanatic.
Yeah, these are just, for me, it's not about the flavor. It's more about the, I mean, the flavor's kind of light anyway, but they're very dry cookies. And that's, for me, I don't like that.
Yeah.
These aren't, don't get me wrong, these aren't moist cookies, but these really, really dry your mouth out, the eggnog ones, but the chocolate ones don't dry your mouth out as much. I don't know. It's weird.
So I'll have a picture for you at the end. If you've already tried them at your house, you can let us know if you liked them or not, the eggnog or these. You can let us know what your thoughts are. And thanks for watching.